I'll do my normal intro. All right, we are live.
Hello.
I gotta wait till. Oh, yo, people are already watching, Tommy. There's 12 people already watching this.
They ready to
What?
fish, bro.
Oh my god! Like
They ready to fish.
this, ever since Facebook took that other stuff out. Look at Tommy. He looks like
Yeah, it's
that thing
kinda annoying.
in the background. He looks like that.
Oh,
What's that
nice.
thing they do on YouTube? And he's like people walking around. And he's like, huh? That dude with the funny face. Any. Oh, Tommy making a lot of noise. Thank you.
Oh, somebody clicking something.
All right, everybody. We got 12 people in here. This is going to be the captain's meeting. So before we kick it off, as always, we always got to lead in with. Welcome back, everybody, to. Well, actually, this is what do you say? This is our first annual Legion of Anglers Snakehead Kayak Trail Series. Damn, that sounds long. We had previous tournaments, but this is the first.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first captain's meeting of the series for the Eastside.
Oh, it feels weird, man. I'm not gonna lie. It feels weird. It's been a long time coming, though, putting all this together. It's been
and everybody's been asking me, why have you been fishing? And I was away from New Jersey, and I've been taking care of stuff for this. I just really haven't had the time.
Yep.
But that being said, that prize pot is looking really nice. So yeah,
I hope y'all ready to fish hard, man. I hope y'all ready to fish hard.
And it's not even the first place. Them side pots is what it is.
I mean, side pots again. So the first place is over 1,000, definitely at this point, way over.
So
side
we're
pots
1,400 now.
There you go. Side pots might be almost that high. Is it 1,400, right, Tommy?
First place is now. It's over that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god, man!
Y'all coming out strong, man. I love it. I love to see it.
And this, I mean, we did our part to help set it up and get you these sponsors to get prizes and trophies and everything that you've seen. But it's you guys that help make this what it is. So let's just try to make sure for the next 3 tournaments and the other tournaments you guys fish, because we're pretty much running hand to hand with VKE. So we got the best out there.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to make it professional as we can. I know everybody says, oh, it needs to be a sport fish, but it's probably be a sport fish in this little area because they're nowhere else. So you got to understand that. But that being said, let's kick off this meeting because we could talk about that stuff on a live.
Yep.
Right.
Let's go.
All right, Mr. Steve, do your thing.
Okay. All right. Well, kicking things off, folks. I guess the biggest thing we should probably hit right off the bat is going to be the timeline. Okay. Now, when it comes to the timeline out here, we are going to be kicking off. Earliest check-in is going to be right around 4:30. Now, we're going to get into parking as well, walk you through all of that. But like I said, check-in 4:30 and lines wet at 5:30 a.m. Do not have your lures in the water, checking out their action, doing anything like that. So nothing can be misconstrued. If there's any funny business, because we're going to get those phone calls as the directors. We're going to get those phone calls. Just make sure nothing you're doing can be construed as something out of bounds. Lines wet, lines in, 5:30 a.m. Sunrise, I think, is going to be right around 6:10 or so, 6:11. Lines out at 2:30 p.m. Submission cutoff at 3 p.m. And that's not so you can, sit on your catches all day long throughout the tournament. That's so if you got bad reception or something like that, you can get to a spot where you are able to turn in your catches. And then we'll have the award ceremony at 3:30 p.m. So that's a quick gloss over of the timeline. All that information can be found on the Fishing Chaos app in the description of the tournament. Let's talk a little bit about parking, okay? Myself, Rashawn, Tommy, we're all going to be there early, directing traffic. And we do have a fair amount of parking. And it was not easy to pull this off, so we should give a quick thank you over there to Blackwater Adventures, especially to Rashawn and Tommy, coordinating with them. It's really hard, y'all. Really hard. Let's pause real quick. Check out that out. Check out the trophies. And thanks to Rashawn putting that together. Edgemere Bait and Tackle should be helping out too. Much thanks to them. But talking about parking again, get there early. But we know a lot of people are leaving around midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Keep an eye out on the roads, especially for deer. There's a lot of deer in this area. There's also turkeys in this area. There's all kind of wildlife in this area. Drive careful, drive safe, drive arrive alive. Better, hopefully you're driving with a buddy, because that way you can police each other and make sure whoever's at the wheel is awake and alert. If you're driving by yourself, 5-hour energy, coffee, Celsius, whatever you got to do to stay awake on the freaking road, do that. But we'll see you there for check-in. Once you get there, you'll come to us. We'll check in your boards. We'll give you the sticker on your board. We'll go through all of that. Acceptable boards are in the description of the tournament out there. Really should primarily be catch and the yak. So, gentlemen, what am I missing? That's the one point I wanted to hit was like safety while driving out there. It's going to be driving really early. There's a lot of wildlife. Drive careful out there.
Okay, so let's go over some things you brought up. Sandbagging. Please do not sandbag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know some people do it. Can't really control it. Can't say who's doing what, but please do not sandbag. You know what I mean? If you could submit your catch, please submit your catch. Because I'm gonna tell you this reason why: if you don't submit your catch on time, and somebody else's fish is like the same size as yours, and they submit it before you, and it has a difference between placement, the fish that was submitted first is going to be in that place. So that's something to think about if you guys are trying to hold on to your catch to the end of the day. So if you have a 35-inch snakehead and somebody else has a 35-inch snakehead and you want to wait to the end of the day to post it until the app and they post it before you, you just screwed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to reiterate that to you. I also have on the screen right there. So when you scan the QR code, Snakehead 428. I'm sorry, it doesn't say 420 because this tournament's on the 28th. That's going to give you your parking for $10. So normally the price is $25, and Blackwater Adventures has been grateful to work with us and get us stuff together. So thank you to them.
Yeah, they gave us a great discounted rate out there, y'all. Because it's tough finding a place in Dorchester County that has enough parking to host a tournament. That's no small feat, man. So without Blackwater Adventures, we would have been hurting. We really definitely would have.
Also for parking, if you don't want to use the app, she did say that you can bring cash, but if you be $10, but make sure you bring exact change so we can submit that to her.
Yeah, but
no, good point.
I would rather for you to use the QR code to park.
So I know we got some new faces out there on the roster, which is great to see. So there are a few other points I want to hit really quickly. This is, of course, an artificials only tournament. No live bait allowed. And the Snakehead, this is a catch and release tournament series. Okay? So make sure, like if we see like a fish has been beaten up, smashed, stretched, clubbed over the head, gill slit, anything like that, let's not do that. It's a catch and release tournament. It's part of the challenge. I think this is the most challenging way. Sorry about the background noise. My kids are screaming like banshees. But this is part of the challenge of a catch and release snakehead tournament. I don't think there's any more difficult way to handle snakehead than fully alive and not subdued. So bring your lip grippers and get ready to ride the lightning, man. Especially if you get one of those big ones out there.
All right, so here's something we need to go over, and this is important. Not saying it's going to happen. I mean, I'll have some knock on wood. If, in fact, that the bad weather comes, say like lightning, thunder and lightning, I mean, mostly lightning, you don't have to come back to the launch. You just got to get off the water. I mean, just get off the water and just get out of the way of the lightning. And then we'll send that out on Fishing Chaos, and all competition will be paused until it goes by. Mm-hmm. And then we'll go. And then if we have to extend the time, we'll figure that out. But dude,
Yeah.
safety is number one. I know last time everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we're driving," but there's no point in coming back to the dock because if you come back, you risk the chance of getting struck by lightning, and we don't want that. Now, if you see somebody doing something wrong or something's out there, well, let's not. Well, I'll go into that second. If somebody's at an unsafe condition, help them because you never know. Like, say there was if you see somebody in the water, kayaks like going up like this and going down, get them. You know what I'm saying? Or if they might not have their phone. Now, don't call us. Call 911 because that's what we're going to do. So if you call them directly, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you can get that. Because, I mean, if you can't get to anybody else and you got to call us, we'll call 911 for you. But it's common sense. Please don't do anything stupid out there. And we are going to be at the launch. So I need y'all to understand that you got to police your own. I'm not saying be stupid and be D's about it or a-holes or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff we're at the launch. So we can't police what's going on out there. If you see something wrong, say so. Let us know. You know what I mean? We're trying to keep this as clean and professional as possible. We don't want any drama. We just want to have everybody have a good time and fish and continue to make this grow to be great. So that's something I just want to reiterate to you guys. Another thing, just have fun. Don't be in the kayak looking like Steve. Don't talk to me. I didn't catch a fish. But please.
Most folks don't know, man. Most folks have only ever seen me smiling. They can see me on the days where I'm not catching fish, man.
Now, here's something I really want to bring up. If you lose your identifier, paddle yourself all the way back to the launch and get another identifier. Do not write in your hand. Not going to count. If somebody happened to be by you and you could use their identifier card to take your picture of the fish, that's on them. But if you're nowhere near nobody, you're going to have to come back and get one. I think we'll have extras, right, Steve?
We'll have extras at the ramp if we got to recreate you one. Yes, we'll have extra card holders, extra inserts, all that. We'll have extras.
If you lose your phone and your phone doesn't work, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Do not get out of the kayak on land and take a picture. Nope, because you can't leave your kayak unless you're launching or coming back in.
Have your feet on too.
Or safety. And yes. Here I can't enforce it because I'm not the police. And I'm not going it's not my job. But you need to make sure your kayaks are registered. If you have a motor, it says in the rules, you need to make sure you're registered. Because if you get a ticket, it's not our fault. I think I covered all the basic stuff. I
think you got most of it, dude. I think we've hit almost all of it at this point, honestly. But yeah, I mean, when you check in, we'll issue your card holder and your identifier card. Take good care of it. It's all in the rules, but I'll say it again since we're having this conversation. Keep your tag off of the fish. Like it has to be in the picture, but it can't be on top of the fish. All right. If you have largemouth, make sure that the mouth is fully closed. To be able to do that, you'll have your hand sometimes on top of the bass in the middle of the body to kind of keep their mouth closed as you're taking that picture. That is permissible. The details, again, are in the Fishing Chaos app. Let's see. Anything else? I don't know, man. I think we've hit most of the major points out here. Oh, I guess we'll let you know right now. We're going to have snacks. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have some food.
Might have some lures, and I will have some Legion merchandise.
Oh, we got a lot of gear out there, y'all. We got a lot of gear out there. Got some very generous sponsors helping us out.
I'm trying to think, man. I'm just trying to cover everything because it's a fun tournament, but it's a serious tournament, and everything and the money is high. So you don't get mad if we get. I mean, I'm not even gonna tell you. If something comes back, DQ'd, make sure everything is all lined up because you don't want to make the mistake I did. So
I guess on that note right there, when I fish tournaments, one thing that I do is that I usually won't release a fish until I get confirmation of that catch. That's something I do frequently. I will keep that fish on grips or in the kayak until I get confirmation because we're going to be in that app. We're going to be on top of it. As catches come in, our goal is to knock them out as quickly as possible, as accurately as possible. You know, we're not going to sacrifice accuracy, but as quickly as possible so you can get back to fishing. But in my opinion, that's a best practice I always use. I really don't release fish until I get confirmation of that catch. I might have them in the water on a pair of grips or something like that, or in the net if it's a largemouth, something like that. But if I were you, I would hold on to that fish until you get that confirmation.
if you have technical difficulties, Tommy Tech is your man.
Call Tommy exclusively for those.
Yeah, he does all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We need to make sure all the stuff is together. You know what I mean. I'm just trying to think, man. Like I don't want to keep him on too long, but I'm just trying to make sure I cover all the bases of everything. Here we go. Here we go. I know it's in the rules. If you have a 32-inch board and you catch a 36-inch fish, it only counts as 32.
Yes. Oh, and for those folks out there who are probably, I know we get a lot of questions, and I don't blame you or anything. We get a lot of questions like, what's the status of the catch boards coming in? They're still on schedule. The original schedule was always late April, early May. They're still on schedule. If anything changes with that, we'll let you know.
Also, no towing allowed.
Yes, no towing other people out there.
Nope.
No.
No towing. If you are caught towing or somebody sends a picture of you towing or something like that, you're DQ'd.
No towing, no mother shipping, none of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Try to think, Tommy. Is there anything, Tommy?
I think we got most of it. I think big thing is just with parking, it might be tight. So just, be patient with us because we'll have to try to fit everybody in there.
Yeah. And also when you're fishing and you're in the area, just be respectful of each other. I mean, I know it's a tournament and I might want to get out of the water and try to fight each other because you want that for the spot. Just be respectful of each other, Don't do no messed up stuff. Don't want nobody fighting out there and then somebody's floating. No, none of that. Just have fun. I know there's the rules. The rules are there. I know everybody's like, well, we just want to have fun with all these rules, but they have to be there because it's a lot of money involved.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
And you got to have your life jacket because not just because of rules, but a lot of people have been kayaking over the last couple months and stuff been happening. So I just want you to be safe.
Last thing I'll say on a pretty darn high note, it looks like the past day or two with these colder temps and the rain, even the rain today and high winds. I've talked to guys who have been fishing. The bite's been slow. Tonight, last I checked, the wind drops down, the temperatures come up. These fish could really turn on tomorrow. We might have some hungry fish out there. I hope y'all keep us busy, man. Good luck out there. Send in those catches, and we'll see you in the morning. I think that's all I got, gentlemen. You got anything else?
Hold on, let me get this stuff off. Show this off. One more thing: parking code. When you scan the QR code, it is Snakehead 428. That is what it is. We'll try to help you park as much as we can. We're trying to make this as smooth as possible. You come in, check your name off the list, get your board checked, and get the sticker put on. Make sure you don't. Make sure you have no stickers on your fences at all. What is he doing? Is he put the? Anyway, no stickers on your fences, and so we can put ours on there, and that will be it. I don't know why Steve went dark. What the hell? We can't hear you. What is His phone don't. Your phone. Uh-oh. Tommy. Anyway, let's see if he comes back. If not,
Yeah, Matt Fletcher has a question here. He says, do you have to wear life jackets or just have them in the kayak?
they have to wear them. Have to wear. Any other questions?
Yeah, let me go through all these real quick.
Oh, Nick said we're forgetting carps.
Hopefully they're not spawning tomorrow.
If you're on here, shoot the questions. We'll try to answer them. I'll give you a couple minutes. If you can nah. Nick said they are. Oh well. Okay. There we go. Well, that's it, fellas. I don't have any other things for you guys. Make sure y'all have a good night's rest. Do what you got to do. If you need me to bring some lures, let me know. I'll bring them out. Oh, here we go. Here's a question. Picks. Can you see this? Picks and submitting is all done. Yes, everything is done on the Fishing Chaos app. I mean, you can take fish pictures on your regular camera and upload it, but you can take the picture on the app. Just make sure you take good pictures because I hate for people to do what I did and not show their identifier. Man, I live with that. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I think about it. So
Yeah, just make sure you check it. Just look
Yeah.
and see if you can see the measurement on your picture.
Was it measure 3 times, cut once? check 50 times, then submit. You know what I mean? So, all right, fellas. Well, good luck. Good luck to everybody out there. I hope y'all catch some fish and you keep us busy because we're going to be sitting there bored.
Hopefully you're grilling up some good stuff.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. So, until tomorrow, I'll see y'all bright and early at the launch. Preach.
See you on the